as part of RTE's TV50, the uplifting tale of the Cork Butter Exchange Band.
Now, what note have we shown there, please?
A natural.
A natural. Now, let's start off and blow your A natural first of all and make it to the tune. Louder, louder, fly. Right now, from the same place now again, please. And don't be afraid, we'll blow out. Louder tune again now. Now, emphasize. Tune badly, badly, badly. Now again, please. Very near it, very near it. Once again now, please. 6 bar. 3, 4. Show the tune, know the tune.
With deep affection and recollection, I often think of those Shandon bells, whose sounds so wild would in days of childhood fling round my cradle their magic spells. On this I ponder where'er I wander, and thus grow fonder, sweet Cork, of thee, with thy bells of Shandon that sound so grand on the pleasant waters of the River Lee. This labyrinth of lanes and hilly streets, with its butter market, its pigeons, its beagles and its hollers, is truly Northside. Narrow steps bridging narrow lanes, spiralling up towards Shandon, accent arpeggios of Cork City, city of 2 brass bands. Southside, Barrack Street, de Barracka. Northside, our side, Butter Exchange, de Buttera. City backboned by a river, the spreading Lee that like an island fair encloseth Cork with his divided flood, an elegant Spencerian description, less warm than pearty-coloured like the people, red and white like Shandon steeple. Cork, the charming old town of Frank O'Connor, where Corkery taught in O'Faolain land, where Seamus Murphy wrought indestructible beauty. City of murdered Lord Mayors, McCurtain and McSweeney, city of the real Taoiseach, and city of the happy man.
I joined the band on the 3rd of September 1922. I was 17 years of age at that time. Had to come up here and you had to get passed by the committee. It isn't everybody they take in at that time. But they want to know your background before they take you into the Butter Exchange Band. They were also reckoned that they were the second best military band in marching going through the town. They always had a great name, and it still stands to them. We still stand to them, and we'll stand to them all the time. I was in town one day and be careful, be careful. Here's the Butter Exchange man along.
And don't overblow now, please. 3, 4. Joya, it's too loud. No, emphasize it. Right. Once again, the tune is very bad.
Well, we travel all over Munster particularly, and to sports meetings, athletic meetings, hurling, football matches. We have attended rugby, soccer. We have come down then to the charitable end of it, community centres, church work. We do a lot of church work, both at Christmas time, summertime. We have There's one area that we have not touched for over 30 years, that's the political arena. We leave that to the ball players there themselves and the musicians that's in that arena. I think they have enough of music there without the Butter Exchange Band helping them. And because I personally feel that with a number of different political persuasions, you will cause friction amongst members and lose maybe good members in your band by attending any of the political rallies that do take place around election time.
I'm travelling with the band because I have two young fellas, Sean and Paul, who are playing with the band. I suppose they're two most junior members. One boy is on the clarinet and the other boy is on the saxophone. Well, I followed the band just to give them encouragement.
My husband and son are both members of the band and I've followed the band for the last 21 years. I go on most outings because I enjoy them. They're a good bunch to be with, and I also like the music.
There's no music tradition in the family, but I've always had an appreciation of music, and it's just something I possibly, if I had an opportunity myself, maybe I would have pursued it. So I was always conscious of the fact that if I could give my boys the opportunity, or any of my family, I'd do so.
Some of the boys come in into the band or into the bar to us, and we have a sing-song. And on bus outings, we also have a sing-song. And it keeps the spirit of the band going.
While driving along in my jaunting car from Roscommon to Kildare, from Dublin down to Castlebar and home by County Clare, from Cork.
This seems an all-male alliance, comforting, simple and complicated comradeship, where music is the binding force, where rhythm and rhyme are echoes of a butter-out past, and where the sweetest sounds are brass, and the subtle swish of an unvoiced invite, a lovely pint of whatever you're having yourself.
The poet's pen, and Ireland on the battlefield produced the best of men. For nature and humanity is Ireland's guiding star. So come along and have a drive on my Irish jaunting car. While driving along in my jaunting car from Roscommon to Kildare, from Dublin down to Castlegar and home by County Clare, from Cork to Limerick and Athlone and home by Mullingar. You can view the lakes of Killarney from my Irish jaunting car.
Fundraising committees are essential. Men and women whose world is neither allegretto nor poco rit, but the practical world of fees, flag days, and strangely enough of a chandelier. A what? A chandelier. Listen to the man.
That concerns an old committee in the old days, in the 20s, a fundraising committee. And they sat down one night at one of their weekly meetings, and one of the members proposed to the committee that they'd buy a chandelier for the band room. And whatever happened to the chairman, whether it was lack of thought or lack of this, he turned around, he says, I cannot accept it. And the other gentleman asked him why, and he said, we have nobody in the band to play that instrument.
special times for the butter are Thursday evenings and Sunday mornings, as immutable, as unchangeable as the Doric columns of the Butter Exchange itself. You'd need to be as quiet as Father Prout, as gentle as a cornet quaver to slip in unnoticed, if you were late, that is. Bandsmen of the Butter Exchange are part of the living tradition. Since 1879, men like Dennis Toomey, he's a carpenter, have entered deeply into the musical, social, entertainment and even the sadder aspects of Irish life. Dennis played the last post at the funeral of the last great Gael of Cove, Jack Doyle.
Well, in the Butter Exchange Band we have, lads with different trades, such as carpenters. We have a lad here in the dockyard, Michael Lynch, who is a clarinet player, and myself, working here in the yard. I'm a clerk. We have a lot of lads who are involved in, the distillery, working in the distillery, and various other trades. And we have a lot of general workers. I don't like the word labourer. And this is what make up the Butter Exchange Band. It's fantastic to see lads coming up there all together, different trades, but when they come into the room, music is the mainstay. Myself, I'm working here in Verone Dockyard as a time clerk. Michael Lynch is a clarinet player. He's also here in the yard. And you could go through the whole band above and you'll get various trades and everything else. But when we come up the stairs, we're all one happy family. We're there because we love music. We put our free time into it. You must be really and truly dedicated to music because, as the old saying is, if music be the fruit of life, then play on. Myself, all my family are involved down through the years in music, both on my mother's side and my father's side. My brother Bill Dunlea was very well known in the country one time and in America for singing. My daughter Eileen is singing at the moment in America. So therefore, we're involved very, very much in music.
The Glen Hall, another focal point where once stood the famed Groves of Blackpool, the strange crossroads where brass and showband meet and even touch, briefly of course, that strange hybrid world of disco. The men of the Butter Exchange are part of a community service, integral parts like Shannon Steeple of the fabric of this city.
Yeah, well, I do cabaret with a group called the Circles, and in that group I play bass guitar, and sometimes we stick in a few notes on a trumpet and maybe a couple of blasts on a B-flat 5. Just a bit of variety,
Now that's familiar, some Southsider will say, cocking his head to the airy tones of the butterer, but your Northsider is a knowing man. He looked patiently into the Stygian depths of a mystical Murphy and tell you, famed on the telly, don't we always play for Cha and Maya and of course Frank Hall? Bazaars, Crosshaven on Sundays, The Dyke, TV, they take it all in their 4/4 stride.
No, I think music in general is something that I feel that every home should have somebody connected with some line of music. Because, as once said, if music be the fruit of life, then play on.
Shadows lengthen. The four-faced lyre of Shandon tolls the knell of another day. Lights flicker on, little eddies of darkness call around street lamps. Since 1879, this band has played its way into our hearts and minds. 100 years from now, with deep affection, I'll drink to that.